Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 33 or 34, can't remember. But anyway, let's just get straight into this episode. I believe we are continuing with the weekend league, if not starting it. I can't actually remember, I'm a little bit ahead on videos. I think I might be continuing. No, I will be starting it actually, yeah, right. So as you can see, we've not played a game yet. Obviously got 20 matches remaining. We're obviously aiming for the 8 wins, if not we'll push on at 12, because obviously that Salah looks a very tasty team of the week this week. But apart from that, there's nothing really else to really play for. I mean, Alaba's alright, there's Upamecano, there's a couple of okay ones, but they're not really going to change the team, so I don't really care about pushing on into the higher ranks, and they're not worth anything either. So that extra like pack or team of the week thing, whatever that you get, obviously we're pushing up to 12 wins, it's not a really viable thing this week. There's not really much of an incentive basically to push on. So in the first game we do go 1-0 up through Marcus Rashford. It was a nice shot by Bernardo Silva that forced the error from the goalkeeper, and obviously we just palmed in on the rebound. However, Ousmane Dembele levels the game up in the 27th minute. It's a decent strike to be fair, but Alisson should be doing better, and I've noticed that a lot about Alisson to be fair in the past couple of games. He's not really been saving the shots that have got like decent power behind him, but they're sort of like right at him, so the saves that he should probably make. But anyway, it doesn't really matter because Bernardo Silva is going to get a goal in the 32nd minute to put us ahead once more. However, again, this guy's going to come forward again. Marcus Rashford, this time it's in the second half. He lays it across, and Ousmane Dembele has got a brace inside 50 minutes. But then we push on and bring Fekir on, and he does bits, to be fair to him. It's a bit of a lucky sort of fall back, but we're going to take those all day long. Like last week, we did not get the rub of the ring. I can't speak, the rub of the green. This time we're sort of changing the sort of momentum. However, once more, he has equalised the game. So we've gone up 3 times in this game, and he's levelled back every single time. However, in the 118th minute, that could be too little too late for my opponent. We finally scored the winner, or touch wood, the winner, Nabil Fekir there. As you can see, I don't think I was too pleased about that, but he got turned like an absolute I don't know what turns, to be honest with you, but it was silky from Fekir, and I'm still sort of on the fence with him. I don't know if he's good or if he's bad. I can't really decide, to be honest. It's a bit weird, but anyway, there is the first win done after the first game. Can we go and do the same after the second? Well, this is the team, and it looks a very feisty team. He's got himself Cruyff up front, which is obviously very dangerous. He's got the new Kante as well. We could be looking at do him. You'll just have to wait and see in the next couple of episodes, but we're going to push on and be the first team to get the goal for the first goal of the game, and it's the boy Bernardo Silva. You don't miss those, let's be honest. It was a decent ball across from Osimhen, good enough to obviously give him an empty net. We'll make it 2-0 again. It's brilliant play from Bernardo Silva, just working his magic on the edge of the box and laying it across the boy Marcus Rashford at the back post. However, in sort of the 38th minute, I can't even speak now, Di Lorenzo does actually score an own goal there. Apparently it was a decent header, but I mean, he probably should have got it off the line. He was literally there, he just had to do something, get something on it, and it'd probably gone out. But anyway, that's that. We do actually concede again, but then in the 86th minute we bring on Super Sub Barella, who we got from last week's rival rewards, comes on the pitch and in his first game as well, and goes and scores. So what a way to start your debut. You love to see it. So we are now 2-0 in the weekend league, which is really good compared to last week's where we were 0-2 at this point. So it's a lot better. Way better start, and obviously the mentality of my brain this weekend is a lot better than it was last weekend. So this is the third team then. Looking at it off the base of it, it looks okay. There's some decent players in there, to be fair. Obviously the Barella you've got to be careful of. You've got to be careful of the hero card. I can't remember who it was now. It could have been like Di Natale or something, but I don't actually remember. I just remember seeing a hero card, and he had some other decent players, but we're the team to notch the first goal again in this game, which is really good. Not even 7 minutes on the clock, Marcus Rashford gets the first one, and then in the 26th minute we're going to push through down the line with Rashford. It's a great ball across, and Osimhen with the header to put us 2-0 up. I absolutely love that man. He's so good, and for 30,000 coins it's an absolute steal. Honestly, if you don't have him, go and pick him up, because he saves me so many times. He's great in the air. He's actually quick for his height as well, so I just recommend picking him up. The actual icon it was, though, not the icon, the hero card it was Robbie Keane, so I got that completely wrong. I don't know why I said Di Natale. It's probably just because I saw like all the Italian players at the back line and stuff like that. But anyway, we push through once again, force a good save off Chesney, but we do actually get a corner, and from the resulting corner we're going to pick the ball up with Fekir. He's going to do a nice little heel to heel, whips it back post, and again it's Osimhen to get another header, and he's got the second header of the game for him, and we are winners 3-1 in that one. So we are now 3-0 in the weekend league. What's this? We're going on a decent streak this weekend. We're unbeaten thus far, which is good. So can we go and keep that streak alive in the fourth game? Well, this is the fourth game team. Looks alright. He's got a decent sort of centre-back pairing. You know, it complements each other. Alaba obviously being the smaller, and then Marquinhos being the taller, sort of more tougher tackler. So he's got some decent players in there, and he does go 1-0 up through Nabil Fekir in the 27th minute. However, Paul Pogba pushes through. It's a good save by Donnarumma, to be fair, but look at this press. This is why I kept it in. Watch this press. We pick the ball back up. We had players streaming forward, and we get ourselves a goal there with Bernardo Silva, which is surprising because it was a header, but let's be honest, he's not going to miss a header with an open net. But then in the second half, he pushes through in the 56th minute. He gets the ball with Vinicius Junior. It's a nice couple bit of skills, and it just somehow falls into the path of Nedved, and again Van Dijk's not good enough to swing his leg round to obviously clear that off the line, but it is what it is. It's just one of them goals. So then we push on in the 86th minute, and we're through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and guess who's gone and scored? Nabil Fekir. And then, 2 minutes later from kickoff, I decided I don't want to defend anymore. He picks the ball with De Jong. It's a good save, but of course it's pammed straight to Vinicius Junior. So two sort of very skewy goals for my opponent in this game, as seen as lose out. But you know what? It is what it is. He was actually quite a decent player, to be fair. So, I don't mind losing to the better players. Obviously, as you can see, 67% in the possession. I sort of noticed that my opponents always have the better possession. 60s, 70% possession, but I just use it to the best of my ability when I have the ball. I think I'm more sort of, I'm more, I don't know, sufficient with my attacks. Anyway, moving on into the final game of this episode, then we are currently 4-1. Can we go? No, we're 3-1. Can we go make it 4-1? Is what I'm trying to say. Well, we're in for a bit of a tough game once again. Fekir's got the first goal in this one as well, and if history is to repeat itself, we're probably going to lose this game. However, it looks very, very likely now. The boy Benzema gets himself the second goal of the game. He's had half an hour, but then we push forward 9 minutes later. We've got the ball with Bernardo Silva, a little bit lucky, a little bit fortunate, but he travels it into the back of the net. So we're back to 2-1. Just before the half time, and then moving on into the second half, we're into the 60th minute. We pick the ball with Paul Pogba. He's found Osimhen into Bernardo Silva, just sort of nice little turn to cut back and shoot, and he scored to level the game up. So after being 2-0 down, we're back to 2-2, and then in the 86th minute, Mason Mount gets the winner. Oh, does he? Well, we've honestly been a bit shaky in the last couple of games, in the last couple of minutes. Obviously, in the last one, we equalised and then conceded literally minutes later. And in this one, history's to repeat itself, because look who's in. It's Nabil Fekir, of course it is. He shoots to the near post and he scores, and we conceded with a minute to spare. What a joke. Honestly, that's shocking defending again by me, but it's all for the content, all for the the excitement of the views. But anyway, we push through with Adama in at the extra time now. In literally 2 minutes left, we pick the ball up. Nabil Fekir, he could have got there but didn't. We then press, we want the ball back, he heads it straight to me. Jude Bellingham picks the ball. We find Bernardo Silva into Fekir. He's just twisting, turning. Barella's in. Barella's through. Barella scores. He's done it again. Nico Barella has gone and got himself another winner. What a man. So we're now currently 4-1 in the weekend league, I believe. Yeah, we are 4-1, and you'll absolutely take that. So now we're just going to move on and do some marquee matchups, sort of fill the episode up, because I thought, you know what, that's enough gameplay for one day, and we're now going to move on and do some, obviously, menu content. So we're doing marquee matchups, and I'll be honest, I don't think I bought a single player again this weekend, so that's really, really, well, single week, not bought a player this week, that's what I meant to say. But anyway, yeah, so I don't think I've bought anyone, which is good, which means obviously we're getting quite good content from the packs that we're getting from rivals and stuff, and obviously all the content from the objectives that we do. So it kind of helps us to do all these SBCs. Obviously a few of them will be tradable from various different packs, but they're literally not worth anything anyway, so what's the point? Let's just put them into SBCs to get more packs, to hopefully pack the better players. Now, I did this as well after the 6 o'clock on Friday as well, so we have got the new players in packs, so we can hopefully get something quite decent from this. We've also got the 25k pack as well for actually completing the whole thing. So we've got, I believe, 5 packs. Obviously, try and pack one of these new cards, the rule breakers. We want to see that Ousmane Dembele. If I can get him untradeable next week in my rivals rewards, I genuinely, like, I will just love life, and you know, that'll be fantastic, because Ousmane Dembele is genuinely my favourite player in this whole game. He has been for years now. I don't know why, I just love the man. No one will come close. As much as Osimhen can try, as much as, I don't know, Bernardo Silva can try, they're going to be nowhere near as good as Ousmane Dembele. But anyway, we've got 3 more packs to go then. The first couple of packs were absolutely terrible. Can we go and hit something big in these next 3 packs? Well, hopefully so. If we do, that's good. If we don't, we don't, and we get what we get, and we don't get upset. We get a James Maddison from that one, which again isn't great, but 2 more packs to go. We're going to do the Jumbo Premium Gold Players. Is this going to be something decent? No, it's not. It's a non-board, not even a rare, I don't think. It's Steve Mandanda. Kind of the days of him being a board and obviously rare, that's just not a thing anymore. He's 81 rated. But anyway, move on to the final pack then of marquee matchups, and once again it gives us nothing. So a complete contrast to last week. We got 3 walkouts last week from these. This time we get absolutely nothing, but you know what, it is what it is. Hey ho. So anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up the episode. So enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.